SGL, what is up? We are back and again with another night of Rocket League into match day 3. I am your host, one of them at least, Debbit. I'm back on the mic for some damn reason. They can't keep me away from this, but I promise this might be the actual last time I'm here this week on the stream. But I am not alone. It's been a while since I've commentated with this lad. Luis, how goes it?
It goes well, Debit. I'm excited to be here. I got some good games tonight, so yeah, let's get into it, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got ourselves a matchup between ECRC and Sounders Rocket Club. One team that's on the up and up, and the other that has had a little bit of some struggles recently. One that, hoping to see some Sounders Rocket Club bounce back because we've seen a lot of good play so far. But that ECRC play is going to be hard to bypass because ECRC are going to be challenging for a title here.
Yeah, I mean ECRC have been really strong to start off this season, and definitely gonna be one of the title favorites. I think with the likes of KC and as well as the Chrome from San Diego. So those are kind of the title contenders, and of course you can't count out Timbers Army as well. So a lot of title contenders Debit this season. So should make for a fun title chase.
It should. Before we get settled into the match over here, let's take a look at both these sides, see what they're made of right now. I'm going to guess ECRC first. Nope, team comparison. I know how to do this job. Time to look at what they got back and forth going on. ECRC looking strong, maybe not as much on the goals for side, but that defense is coming in hot. Their team playing all over the place, getting at least 5 saves per game right now. They're owning every category against the Sounders Rocket Club. It seems to be built a lot on offense, and honestly just needs a little bit of a breakthrough. Maybe just a slight little imbalance there, but nothing too crazy that Sounders RC can't take.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of these guys are familiar with one another too, having played with in previous seasons. So both teams are familiar with one another. I'm gonna see how that adds to the game tonight. See if there's any inside information being traded. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm like people are saying in chat, we got a Seattle Derby, so it should be fun. I'm excited.
Should be fun indeed. These squads, as you mentioned, very familiar with each other. ECRC has had a plethora of players before, Toad Death being one of the most familiar faces as he's remained with it. Same with Smashley, Spanky coming back into the scene, as you see is coming across your screen right now. Gojo, known as R7 dot whatever the heck this is on screen. I have no idea what I'm reading, but that is Gojo. That's all you need to know about that. Leading the charge with 8 goals and 15 saves. Really being the offensive powerhouse of this squad over here. Toad Death holding down the line, especially in defense. And honestly, it's just kind of like rotate a third however you want to do with this side. They really can't just kind of pop in anybody they want.
Yeah, I mean ECRC have always had a very deep team where they could always rotate players. So yeah, we'll see what lineup they roll with tonight. But I mean, I'm ready to get going. You know what I mean? So
I know you're ready to go. Yeah.
We can get going, man.
We're ready to go, but let's just pop real quick over to Sounders Rocket Club. We can't forget them because we only got 3 running right now. We got Knock, we got Blind, we got Christmas. Not gonna lie, whenever I see a squad on paper, this squad should do good, but I don't know how often they play with each other. So, but either way, these two squads, they're ready to have some fun with it. Have a little bout here on Wednesday night. It is Wednesday Night Rocket League here on SGL. I think both clubs are itching to get started over here. Actually, yeah, I think let's just send them in. Let's get ready to go. These squads, like they gave us like that time around like 10:30 our time, but it's like nah, let's go. They're ready. Gojo has the patience of a fruit fly. Toad says.
No, these guys are ready to go, man. And here we go. Like you said, Debit. Only the 3 for Sounders, and gonna see how they play tonight. As we see again, Gojo is Zach, like you mentioned, so don't get confused here. Gojo's been around here for a while, even though he's rocking the name change. But yeah, here we go. I'm excited to see how these two teams play.
They were getting a little bit of outplays back and forth. Blind looking for some back passes earlier on. Maybe the chemistry started to form, but in classic fashion, Oh my gosh, that is a tragic own goal.
Yeah, just a bit unlucky for Christmas there. Gojo to toe death, and ball just bounces right off the post and right off Christmas for the first goal of the game in the series for ECRC. You hate to be in that position if you're Christmas, but we've all been there. We all own goal off of those sorts of situations, and it might just be
Oh
another.
no.
But Gojo leaves it, and Christmas gets their debit. That could have been two.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be able to get there in time, maybe for another smack into there. But the way the cookie's crumbling so far, the ball's flying all over the place. This is like classic Game 1 shenanigans right now.
Yeah, classic game one SGL. As we see a ball just off the top of the goal, Blind puts a shot on net, can't get it, but a decent response from the orange side here after conceding that first goal.
Yeah, it's crucial. They're going to need to control the midfield well here. ECRC is very stubborn in defense, as we have mentioned before, so you got to get up there quick. As Blind is not. Gojo went super quick on that one. Christmas is going to have to play us on low boost. Spanky with the open net. He does end up burying it, not able to get the save.
Yeah, this one not quite the own goal of the first, but I feel like Knock could have got there. It was just kind of an awkward angle, but 2-0 to ECRC, and right now the blue side of Seattle is in firm control here in game one.
That's exactly where they want to be too. Getting the ball just sort of passed right to them. They get to clear downfield and start chasing. That's whenever they're looking at their best right now, because you get an opportunity for them to just sort of strike against this orange side over here. They'll take all the boost, everything that you got over here, and they'll make it super awkward to get out of their own half, as they're struggling to do right now, and that's a team bump to even go with it.
Yeah, team bump there. Blind had a free ball, but just kind of unlucky there. A little miscommunication, but so far. Oh, what big double commit debit. This should be a third unless something catastrophic happens, and it is. Gojo with the third, and we've only played less than 2 minutes, so things not looking good for Sounders RC.
Nah, it's not looking good so far. Toe Death had so much time to just pass that across. He even had a little bit of a break check right there. He just like, let me just tap this in over here and just get this across so my teammate can score.
Yeah, and I think it should be said too, obviously for ECRC, no Smashly and no Utopia, I believe is their other player. I think both of them have been really good so far this season. So, yeah, these guys they roll deep, man. They got so many good quality players. They're just so tough to play against. And it's going to be 4 debit. Gojo walks it in. He can leave that one. It has no chance of hitting the crossbar, and it's 4-0.
I'm legitimately shocked right now. They're just playing on a different level right now. Sounders RC, they're just getting beat to everything right now. It's kind of tough to see right now. They're not finding any sort of momentum right now. They get a couple quick touches, a couple like opportunities, but it's just not enough to get anything firmly set up for an attack. Maybe this can change right now as they look pretty good through it. Just need to sustain it right now, but looks like they're still built for another breakout here from ECRC.
Christmas center ball to Blind. Blind a little just awkward there. Couldn't get it, but maybe some more passing from Sounders Rocket Club might do them wonders. But so far they're just pegged in here, and this should be 5.
Ooh.
And
Wait,
it
what?
is not.
What?
Wow, I thought it was just going to be a goal, but they somehow got it out.
Yeah, I'm confused with what's happening on my screen right now. This is the most like private lobbies moment I'm seeing right now, and this wait, that's not in either.
Yeah, that was a really
What?
good chance. Just ECRC, I mean, this team's been known for their defending for numerous seasons, and it came up big there. And I just want to shout out Serrano in chat saying that Sporting KC has been eliminated from playoff contention. Bro, y'all were eliminated 6 months ago, you know what I mean? As we see Knock put it bottom left. See, Sporting KC, that's what you need to be doing, all right? Bottom left.
Yeah, might as well. That seems like a good solution for your guys' squad right now. If you threw a little bit more of those into the bottom corner, you'd be in a playoff spot, but that is not the case for you right now. Nor is it the greatest spot here for Sounders RC right now. They're down by 3. Not completely out of it, but definitely in the hole right now. Gotta make the most of opportunities here in the rest of game 1.
Yeah, that was a chance there. Knock had a really good pop, just couldn't get the air dribble going. But, you know, if you're Sounders Rocket Club, I mean, oh, this could be a goal here. Spanky misses, Blind on net, Gojo gets there. I was gonna say, I mean, just use the last minute to get some momentum going in for the rest of the series, but we've seen crazier things. 3 goals is definitely doable in a minute.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, what a 50 out too. Spanky, not particularly known for defense much, is able to at least get the half flip and touch back. Help out. Oh, but it's not cleared well, and Lion is gonna get the second here for Sounders Rocket Club.
Yeah, like we said, 3 goals in 1 minute is absolutely doable, and that's the first one if you're a Sounders RC fan. And let's see what kickoff they come up with here. This game is definitely not over, but still a bit ways to go for Sounders RC.
Opportunity for a fifth. Takes a double commit. At least gets it out. Gojo with the shot. Oh, now the defensive breakdown here for Sounders RC. It's just a goal fest here for ECRC no matter where they go right now.
Yeah, just kind of unlucky from Knock there not to get to the next touch. Could have been a ghost touch scenario with those sorts of plays, and Blind just frozen on the goal line. And good response from ECRC just when you thought the orange side was gaining some momentum. They took it right away, and it's going to be another Gojo with his 4th, 788 points. Still got 38 seconds to go. Brilliant game 1 performance from Gojo.
This is just an absolute goal fest and point fest here from Toad and Gojo right now. Whatever they touch just turns to gold here in this game right now. Sounders Rocket Club can't even get like a touch out right now. The saves are not going in their favor. Trying to jump for anything right now. It's not working out. Got to go back to the lab here for game number 2 as this game's out of reach, but Sounders RC, it's only game 1. We've seen ECRC go to game 5 and worse.
No, yeah, it's only game 1, and of course we do play 5-game series here in the regular season, so still plenty of time for Sounders Rocket Club. But ECRC doing ECRC things. Devitt is pretty comfortable from the favorites in this matchup.
Yeah, really comfortable. Defense still popping out, even in whenever the opportunities seem like they're guaranteed to go Sounders RC's way. Like that little back pass there from Christmas to knocked over there. Still nothing going. This team, this ECRC squad, still putting up 8 saves against all the shots here that Sounders RC had. Only got 2 here in this one.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to see 2 players with 800 points. You really don't really see that unless you have a lot of saves coming out. And obviously Toaddeath, 5 saves like you mentioned. Gojo, of course, with the offensive firepower. But yeah, I don't remember the last time I saw a game with 2 plus 800 points. So good signs if you're an ECRC fan. Just want to shout out everybody in chat real quick. Thank y'all for being here. Saw a lot of comedians coming out from the Dallas boys in chat saying they'll take the Sounders in this matchup of 2 Sounders. So really well done. Great bits of comedy coming out from the Dallas boys. I just wanted to highlight that in chat.
Absolutely. Appreciate you all showing up here in chat this evening. Good performance here yesterday as well. And in chat. Original jokes only in the chat. Not with FDC Palace in this chat, that's for sure. There might be a lot of repeat attempts over here, so you may just have to be more original than he is to counteract whatever he says.
Bro, why does David say I'm ignoring him? I'm not ignoring him. But you know what I'm doing, Devitt? We're getting into game number 2. We're commentating these 2 Seattle teams, you know. And yeah, here we go. You feel like, Devitt, if you're Sounders Rocket Club, like you have to win this game. You're the underdogs coming in, and going down 0-2 is going to be pretty tough hill to climb.
Hey, even in this little beer league setup that we got over here, just to like add a little bit more like entertainment to it all, like just to prove you got something out of this matchup. This is something that they're going to need to take over here. So a lot of this boost management here from Sounders RC has definitely got to improve. We need some better touches right now. That's going to be how they win this one. But we got to see how the defense stacks up against this side that just cannot stop shooting against Sounders RC right now as well.
Yeah, big 50 from Toad. Pinch off the sideline, and Blind get there. He can, but Gojo's equal to it. I like the speed of play so far from Sounders RC, picking it up a bit. I feel like that's going to be good for them if they continue at this pace. But here comes Gojo, and well, the ball's going back and forth, Devitt. These guys are hitting the ball to each other right now.
Yeah, we're back to EU and RLCS like Season 9, Season X right now. Whole lot of boom ball right now. We got no controlled touches. Yeah, remember that left clip where he just showed a dude going back and forth, going up the wall, and then carrying it down the field and giving up the ball. That's where we're at right now.
No big backflip from Christmas, but love the outlet pass here. Free ball, flip reset, didn't get it. Unfortunate for Christmas, but I like the passing coming out from Sounders RC. I mean, that's what you want to see to get out instead of just hit the ball away.
Absolutely. I mean, they got the quality to do it. We've seen Christmas do it with the DC Eternal back in the day. And maybe the defensive prowess is not quite there, but they definitely got the quality to at least advance the offense over here. Just got to see how the other players come into shape over here. You definitely got to include people like Blind in on that, who can kind of just freestyle for fun anytime he wants. But, you know, he also depends on what he's smoking at any given point, because sometimes he'd be whiffing and sometimes he'd be looking like a superstar. So we got to see which one we get, too.
Yeah, Blind can definitely be an Eric Dick type superstar.
What?
You guys would know a lot about him in Pittsburgh, but
I did not expect that shout out. What the heck?
Yo, shout out Eric Dick, Pittsburgh Riverhounds legend. Hopefully Bearblitz is in chat to hear that as well. But speaking of the game debit, there hasn't been a goal, which is a change from the first game. And this could be the first one actually, but Toe Death keeps the clean sheet alive.
Yeah, you mentioned there not being a goal. This has been a pretty good, you know, like moving background screensaver so far. It's been fun to watch the ball go down the field a lot, just go back and forth. But yeah, crucially, no goal yet. I'm honestly surprised that there has not been like too much controlled pace of play so far. It's just been like playing a little bit of volleyball between each other right now. Maybe pass. Finally, Blind getting the first here for Sounders RC.
Yeah, this is all knocked here. Lovely beat. Toe Death in no man's land. I actually like not shooting the ball there from knock. That's the more efficient play, and it allows Blind to get the opening goal of the game, and the underdogs here have a lead.
Critical lead here to start. Oh my gosh, that's just a shot on target. Toe Death able to get back in time. Yeah, crucial goal here for the underdogs. They're going to need it because honestly, at any given point, especially since Spanky's out on the field for ECRC, I want to expect to continue to see a lot of what happened in Game 1. They were just pressuring so much of that Sounders RC side, and it looks like it's coming out yet again. They can't get it out of their half. Until now. Never mind.
Spanky full boost. He's got a ball, puts it off the side. Gojo's there. Where's the third? Nowhere to be found. But man, Knock had full boost. I feel like he had time there. It's got to be calmed quicker if they're calming. I'm not sure if they're calming, but 1 minute to go here. Double commit coming out, and it ends up working somehow. And it works. It works so much, Devin. They go down the other end and score, man. That's why you double commit, chat. Watch, double commit, and you shall receive a goal.
Double commit, double the chance. The classic phrase uttered. I did not expect Christmas to get that powerful of a shot just by challenging right there, but he blasted past going more than 100 kph right there. So, you know, who am I to disagree with that challenge now? 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0 as Gojo has a free ball, full boost. Flips into it, but can't flip into the 50. Can Blind get the double? It was on, but Spanky was equal to it. And look at this, Sounders RC putting the pressure on, even up 2 goals.
Blocked off here by Blind. Can he continue that? Oh no, he almost had the double. It's over. No other touch here from ECRC. Can Sounders RC get it out though? No, they're team bumping right now. ECRC can't even get a control touch, but at least Spanky can get a flick up.
Big 50 from Spanky. 10 seconds to go here. ECRC need a goal, and they need it now. Toe Death up in the air is not going to get it, Debit. This is going to be an ECRC loss here in game number 2, and we have a best of 3.
Yeah, I was not quite expecting that. Given what we've seen at Sounders RC, it seems like it was on the kind of wrong side of the 3-1s they've faced before, or the game 5s they've had, where they just like are kind of like barely in it. But you know, this actually looked a lot better from them. Way more controlled, way more willing to let the play come to them, and then just kind of, you know, deliver the ball down. They actually followed up their touch as well. Good to see. and it paid off really well for them. It was pretty evenly split, all things considered.
Yeah, I think for Sounders RC, just not conceding in those first couple minutes there gave them a lot of confidence going forward. And, you know, for ECRC, I think Gojo a little bit more quiet. So if you're an ECRC fan, you want to see him here in game number 3 get back to doing his Gojo things, dropping those 4 goals in game number 1. Obviously, it's going to be hard to repeat that, but yeah, didn't really expect that. But we have a series on our hands, and I'm glad we do. It's better content for the stream.
Absolutely tired of these teams in the championship and whatnot pulling off these 3-0s right now. It's just not good, man. It's not good. It's not good for the vibes. The interviews just be like, yeah, we 3-0'd them. Nothing else to say about that one. So, sorry to say that as a rep for the championship over here. Premier, you're definitely doing the better job of content machine right now. So, I'll give you at least a little bit of a allotting for that.
Want to shout out Shea Bomb. He said he feels attacked for sweeps. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that you guys are just too good. You know what I mean? So we're gonna need that to not happen. We need more content out of you guys going forward. But and I think Shea Bomb will be featuring after this game, right, Debit? Am I spreading misinformation, or is that true?
He should be, because I think, yeah, we've got, yeah, FSD Chrome and EM Dallas Burn just after this. But also, Dev's on top right now? That's a little sus. A little sus. We'll leave that be for right now.
All right, here we go. Game number 3. We're on what a beautiful map, man. We got a beautiful caster in the background as well. And so here we go. Best of 3. Who will come up clutch? Who has the ice for their respective team?
Well, one clear didn't go, but now we're looking at classic Gojo right now. Pass off the back wall, shot. Ooh, bottom left slot here for Spanky.
Gojo, lovely air dribble, changed to the Fennec, and it's already proving really, really good for ECRC. And I think for ECRC, if they get these opening leads, it's going to be really hard for Sounders RC to get going, and they did exactly that. So let's see what response Sounders RC has.
Hopefully a well-timed one. I got a little concerned of that potential touch, but you know, oh, really good chance over there from Christmas to Blind. Didn't work out this time, but you know, good opportunity to at least start. Oh, we thought Code Death was able to get a 50 on that one. Maybe a shot toward net, nothing going. Blind really carrying right now, getting the corner and the corner boost away from ECRC, forces a touch out from Toad Death. They're a little awkward in transition, but they can't get the next touch toward the defensive net right now. They get to play a little defense back.
Yeah, knocked off his own backboard, and it's going to result in a goal. No, it's not, or is it still? But what a save from Knock to get back to it. But Toad Death is on the offensive backboard, man. We love to see that. But somehow ECRC have not scored their second. But could this be the chance? Oh, they're knocking on the door, Deb, but it's only a matter of time.
I was expecting Gojo to hit the ball, or maybe Christmas to hit the ball, but then all of a sudden I just see Christmas disappear from the game. Thoroughly demoed here by Gojo right now. And unfortunately for Knock, not able to get at least the downfield they wanted. Gonna have to play a little defense again. ECRC just beaten out there by Blind. Follow up by Christmas is good, but you know, it's gonna give the ball right back to ECRC. But right now, Sounders RC cannot build an attack. You thought that was gonna be a potential opportunity, but back down the other side we go.
Christmas in the 1v1 with Spanky. Can he do it? He can't. Does get the demo. Should be a semi-open net, and we have a big whiff, and this could be a goal for ECRC. Oh, and we're just not hitting the ball, folks. We love it.
This
Honestly,
is a classic Sounders match.
I respect Toad Death for not scoring the semi-open net, man. Nobody wants to score those open nets, so I respect that.
No open nets in SGL? Come on, man. We got some titles to win over here. It don't matter if you guys are the content team. Never mind.
Never mind. Toad Death said I'll miss one open net for the fun of it, but guys, you can't get me two. And so there you go, 2-0. Big double commit out of Sounders RC, and Knock can't get back. And ECRC restoring order.
1 for 2 in his open net category so far this game. No, I do not know how the rest of the open nets went so far, so I cannot give any sort of percentage on that one. But what I can do is see Gojo go for that double, nearly gets it, but knocked. Doing super well defensively, gets the touch away, and does it again. Getting pestered right now. He's got to rely on his teammates to get a touch out, but they're still getting pestered right now. Thank goodness Blind is able to at least get the challenge over here. They need a follow-up right now, but they can end up clearing it out again. Back and forth they go. No bump. Oh, and the follow-up is wide from Christmas. He did not expect that ball to come so cleanly to the front of his car.
Yeah, knocked it so well there to go for the demo on Spanky, I believe it was, and Spanky's on the other end. 3-0, game set match, you feel. Just an unfortunate bit of play from Sounders RC, and ECRC punishing on offense.
Yeah, a couple little misflips over here. Maybe trying to play the ball whenever it's just in an awkward spot between all three of you. They were thinking it could be game, set, and match just based on what we've seen so far in this game. Hard to completely count them out, but just given the way the game's going, I could definitely see where that thought process is coming from. And oh my gosh, what a double here from Gojo. What a pass to Toad.
Yeah, Gojo with the dunk, with the center ball, and Blind just in a bit of an awkward spot, and just adding insult to injury here. And ECRC, again, a team that's going to be challenging for the top, really responding in a big way.
Really showing that game 2 might have just been a tiny fluke in the end, because we're back to the game 1 dominance that we were used to seeing. There could be some garbage time goals potentially, but honestly, for all the stuff we've seen so far, this has been quite the dominant performance here from ECRC, as they're gonna get a 5th. What a 3-man weave between these 3 over here, passing back and forth to get that one into the net.
Yeah, Christmas creeping a bit too far left there, and just finds a no man's land, really. And yeah, it's 5-0 debit. Not looking good for the content. For the content agenda. The content agenda is not looking good, folks. So we need a game 5 here, all right? So if Toad Death and the boys are listening, we need some throws coming out here, okay? Get this to 5.
Game 4 throw, then maybe we can get some more clips, because we've definitely had a lot of clippable moments so far. I will give them that. They've definitely done well in that department.
Ooh, and Gojo was going for a clip there, debit. He got the reset, but the no fun police on the backboard, and we got 40 seconds of what is already a formality, folks, it must be said. Let's get some clips, guys. If you're listening, let's go for some free jumps.
We're in casual right now. No demoing.
There we go.
Yes, sir!
Oh, love that. Gojo. Let's go, Gojo. Hopefully he's listening to the stream. That's perfect. That's what we want to see right there.
And Christmas in October. Thank you, Gojo, for the gift.
No faith in Sounders RC, Luis? Question mark from the Only Mazar in chat. I'm gonna be honest, in this game, absolutely not. All right, we're going game 4 here. But what I am confident is that we're gonna get one more good goal in this game.
That's not
all right,
it.
not with that shot. Yeah, but we're gonna get one more, I believe. All right.
We've had 2 good opportunities so far, and Sounders RC is not quite delivered. So maybe ECRC can be the ones. Gojo, there's definitely a possibility, but that was a lot of boost just to get to the first touch after the pop. Maybe one more. Oh, Blind, can you get back up? No. ECRC, you got anything?
Wait, double that. All right. Yeah, whatever. It's a goal. Yeah, it's a 0-second goal, so that's still really good. So we'll take it.
Still a 0-second goal at the end of the day. I legit thought Gojo was going to try to save that one away from Toad, because he was perfectly positioned to just jump into that one and just boot it back away. But, he's got to let his teammates score, let him get a few more points. Yeah, it didn't really matter for the leaderboard. He can keep his average points up very high, like popping an 800 in the first game, and then close to 700 here in game 3 here for Toad. Back to game 1 ways. And if, I'm probably expecting things to stay the same here for ECRC. I can't imagine a game 4 fluke happening right now. Not gonna lie. But, I don't know. Any thoughts on that one?
I mean, listen, it was a dominant game one from ECRC, and they ended up losing game number two. So maybe you know, that pattern continues, but I don't think it's gonna continue, Deb. I'm gonna be honest. I think we're done here in four, but um, you know, I think Sounders RC getting a game is still really respectable. I think, you know, playing one of the top teams. So um, a lot of teams are losing to ECRC. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's not a, you know, not the end of the world for them, but we were also in SGL, so anything can happen. So we'll see. Well, I think it's done here in 4W, but there's still a chance.
I mean, potentially, because we do have a little bit of a substitution going on. ECRC is actually rolling with some depth right now. They can call upon Utopia right now, and Toad has subbed himself off. Utopia coming in for him. Let's see how this three-stack works together here against Sounders RC here in this critical game 4 for them.
Yeah, Utopia in for the captain, for the talisman, in my opinion, of ECRC. So we'll see how this affects them. Utopia is a great player from what I've seen so far of him. So I mean, this guy's going to be just up to the quality. As we see Gojo on net, Christmas passes it back to Gojo. No longer teammates. Must remember that. Although I think he played on EC Eternal, so I don't think he was on ECRC. So I guess not teammates from last season. But down the other end, could have been the opening goal for Sounders RC, but the shot goes begging, and Devitt, we're seeing that ball flying. The speed of play is definitely increased.
The speed of play has definitely increased. We're back to the game 2 shenanigans right now. We're missing some balls right now. Surely, nope, never mind. The defense is on point right now for Sounders Rocket Club. Lions showing off the flights right now. At least ready to play defense in a pinch here. For his team over here, try to keep this tied at 0-0, forcing a game 5. But ECRC definitely not going to give up on these attacks.
Wait.
As of right now, wait. What?
Christmas had a chance there, but he went for the bump instead, and here comes ECRC down the other end. Utopia 50s, goes for the bump on Knock, can't get it, but Spanky can. 1-0 ECRC and Utopia. Causing a bit of mayhem there in the Sounders RC corner.
Yeah, I think this little bit of an approach right here in the corner threw Knocked for a little bit of a spin, probably thinking, oh, I gotta grab this boost and get out of here, but by the time he was looking, Spanky was already lining up a shot. Perfectly placed. ECRC up 1. Already looking early for a second. Blind with a touch out. No teammate to follow though, so it's just going to keep going back and forth right now. Knock, that is not the touch to see, but at least they can't read the bounce off the corner, so they avoid the danger for now.
Oh, and Spanky, lovely play, pinches it off the ground, into the net. Spanky doing big things for ECRC there. Beats Knocked, and Blind just can't get back. 2-0 ECRC.
Yeah, what impressive play here by Spanky. DFO pointing out in chat that every team that has scored first has won the game so far. Well, time to see if that trend continues. If you're an ECRC fan, well, congrats. We're just going off trends. You have won the series. Good job. Just survive another 3 minutes, and we're good over here. And yeah, that's true. Mr. Mui. You do have to score a little more from time to time. That does happen.
And Spanky tries to get his 3rd goal of the game, but Christmas says, I'll take that. And yeah, right now it's just the offense is lacking for Sounders RC. It's just suffocating defensive pressure from ECRC, and they're going to make it 3-0 just off the mark for Utopia, and that was almost game, set, and match already.
Maybe down this way? Besides the slope play, seeing that the Sounders RC defense was coming back into position, but unfortunately not able to get any sort of power on a flick whatsoever. It's going to lead to at least a little bit of footsie here in Sounders RC's side right now. But looking to get at least maybe a touchdown. No shot. It's a little slow. Christmas is able to at least clear the danger right now, but it gives it right back to Gojo. Looking to set up the double. Gets bumped out of the way. Utopia with the shot. Blind lands at just the right spot and gets the save.
Yeah, and he has full boost and the ball. Can he make something happen? Flicks it just Gojo. He gets a bit of a touch there. That could have been a goal there, but just see a double demo here. And could this be a goal for Sounders RC,
Oh.
it is not off the crossbar, and that really needed to go in.
Man, you thought that was the moment right there. It was so close to calculated. Blind almost had that one. And not able to get this one either. That's a double commit on the shot. Christmas is going to have to do well. Oh, but he passed. He's returning the favor after they gave him an own goal in game number 3.
The Sounders connection there, Christmas to Spanky, and he delivered him on a plate, and that'll just about do it, Debbie, you feel, unless we see a remarkable comeback here for Sounders RC. ECRC just pouring it on.
Yeah, it looks like the end is in sight right now. Looks like the trends have gone. It looks like the team that scored the most goals might win, as Chad has pointed out so truly. Man, that's a message I haven't seen in a while. Good to see you again, man. What's up? He's not even playing tonight. Sorry, I'm thoroughly distracted by that one. Utopia? Yeah, you can't even get a shot on net. I'm barely paying attention right now. You might have to take over right now.
Well, here's Gojo taking over. Utopia tries to get the dunk. Noct is there, but he's getting bumped and harassed. ECRC, the physical play, and just running out of time here if you're Sounders RC. Spanky's balling. Look at him go, and this could be number 4. Can he get there? He can't. Blind. Oh, and Utopia, number 4. Game, set, and match here for ECRC.
Yeah, that's gotta be at this point. 30 seconds left. Not a lot of time. The way this game has been going, this has gotta be game, set, and match. The team that scores the most wins. That is why you're so good at golf, man. You keep going for it. Keep telling them you got the higher score over there. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Oh no, that was an opportunity for Blind. Ends up shooting it wide. They cannot find the net here in this game number 4.
Yeah, that's just the way the series gone for Sounders RC, and ECRC continuing to make their statement here in SGL Season 10. Consolation goal, and there is. Christmas presents all over the field, Debit, but it's a little too late for Sounders RC, but at least they walk away with something here.
Yeah, they actually looked a lot better here in these final 2 games. Or at least 3 games, I should say. Showing off what they are capable of. Not able to get anything meaningful in these final 2 games, but, you know, they put a fight to their Seattle comrades. Able to show that they got a little bit of talent, skill, speed. Definitely got defense from time to time, too, but the CCRC squad, just a bit too much to deal with as they take this one in 4 against Sounders RC.
Yeah, I think the series went about as expected. I think if you're a predicting man, but listen, ECRC nonetheless putting on a performance that we know they're capable of, and yeah, it's just putting them up, putting more points on the board if you're ECRC, and you know, this is a team that last season I think they won 9 out of the last 10 series, so they've started off season 10 just picking up where they've left off, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna lead to a lot more points there on that leaderboard, as we've seen time and time again. ECRC had a bit of a slow start the last campaign, but look like they're firing on all cylinders right now. Trying not to let the lead slip away. Really showing that they should be on top pretty much every week of the season, maybe tie with the Cauldron until they reach that spot where, you know, they face each other over there. And for Sounders RC, another learning lesson between this side of 3 so far. This mishmash of Seattle squads so far. Put up a good performance, but just not quite good enough here in this week 3 matchup. And we might be hearing from some people over here soon. It's like we might be hearing from ECRC. Not quite sure on Sounders RC yet, if we'll get anything as far as that goes. We'll let you know whenever we do end up getting that one through. Guys, I'm reading chat right now. We gotta get back on topic. What am I reading right now?
We have David and Serrano posting the lyrics to a song, which is honestly better than the normal contributions from those two in the SGL Twitch chat. So sometimes you gotta sometimes you gotta just kind of understand that this is the best they're sending. All right, this is what it could be a lot worse. All right.
Yeah, I guess that's true. crazy that what you've been sending. I don't know. I just lumped you two together with this one. I did
Serrano's
not
over
see
here
stuff
acting like
about the game.
this guy's acting like he's innocent, man. I can't, bro. I can't. All right. Well, speaking about typing stuff and talking, we're gonna talk to Gojo. I think he's ready. You can bring him in.
Yes, sir. And we're about to
And there
hear
he
from him
is.
now.
Gojo,
Hello.
the winner.
Hello.
What's up, man? Talk to me, bro. How'd the series go?
It was good.
You know what? Very good.
That's
you know
it.
that's
The
the interview
ego
right
is
there.
Man of
Wait.
short words. What can I say?
Dude, where's the Yi or the I remember Evo was giving an interview. That's all he says. He's like, yeah. All right, cool. Other than that, anything else in the series? Is that it?
Played well. Glad we got Ashley in for a few more matches. Not Smashley, Spanky. Sorry. Yeah, it's late here, so kind of tired, but all in all, we played well. Happy with the team. Thanks for everyone for coming out and doing this.
And you guys look pretty dominant while doing it as well. Tell me about that game too, though. Sounders RC kind of got off to that start after, just a lot of back and forth. Nothing really got set up over there. What was the reaction as you were going through that? You're probably thinking like, yeah, we should be back, should be fine, no big deal. Either in the game or maybe within the following games afterward. Thoughts on that game too?
Yeah, I mean, we remained cool, calm, and collected. I think for the most part, we kind of just shot ourselves in the foot with a few mistakes. All in all, everyone has bad games, including the pros, so it's what you do to bounce back afterwards that really counts.
Well said, as your teammate has said, game 2 was some Jedi poodoo.
Some Jedi what?
I don't know what a poodoo is. Like, am I uncultured? Doo-doo?
I don't know.
Poo-poo? Yeah, you're gonna have to ask him about that one.
Will do.
I mean, listen, David. These guys came in and took care of business. I don't got much to ask Gojo. You know what I mean? This is what I expect from them. He's doing Gojo things, So, I mean, I don't got anything else for them.
GG's, y'all. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you being here. You got
You want
any
to shout
shout-outs
out
that you wanna
anybody?
do? Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Shout out people, bro. Shout out your. whoever you wanna
Shout out the U.S. military. Always working even when Uncle Sam isn't paying us. Shout out the Sounders. Shout out Emerald City RC. Shout out my mom and dad. And yeah, later, y'all.
Later, man.
I will see you, Gojo.
GG's.
And I mean,
Man
that's
of few
Gojo.
words.
I mean, listen, we got some words out of him at the end. You know what I mean? He's a man of few words, but words came out eventually. Pause. And yeah, I think listen, that's Gojo, best player in ECRC. We know what to expect from him. He's super mechanical and super good. So we appreciate him clipping with the own goal as well. So
yeah, exactly. They were having the Christmas spirit given to them. To both them and Sounders RC as they went back and forth. Whether it be Christmas getting that goal, or even not, because we should be hearing from him as well. Bring him on in here to the lobby. Knocked another series, another game 4. What you got thoughts on that series?
Not much, man. It's gonna be the same kind of answers, dude. We just need more practice. That's it. Since the last time I talked to you guys, we still haven't been able to practice outside of one of these days. So our schedules just don't line up. Unfortunately, it is what it is.
That's tough. Man, I wasn't even here the last time. I didn't talk to you. What are you talking about? This is the first time I talked to you this season.
The last time I talked with the commentators, then.
Gotcha. But yeah, even like then, like going up against this ECRC's side is like nothing to scoff at too. Like this is just a tough team to play against in the end. So it feels like if something's even off slightly, it just could be a rough show from the get-go. even
Yeah.
whenever you pull out like a win every now and then.
Yeah, I think we just have just too many double commits throughout the games. You know, just simple comms or whatever it is. It is what it is. We just got to keep learning each other's play styles.
Yeah, I think for me, I mean, I think if you guys just clean up the double commits, you are chilling. Like, to be honest, like, other than that, I mean, I thought y'all played pretty good. I mean, game number 2 was really good. I mean, what did you see from game number 2 from the other games that maybe was just like the difference?
We had 1 or 2 double commits the entire game compared to like 8 to 12.
Yeah, that'll
It's literally that's
that'll do it.
Yeah.
kind of hit it on the nail when you said if we get rid of those, we're gonna be fighting against all the teams. There won't be anybody who will be able to stop us as much, but we're stopping ourselves when we have 2 people going up, and you know, once we start to fix that, it'll be a lot better.
No, I mean, yeah, I totally agree with that. I mean, that's what I was gonna bring my question, just the double commits, but that answers me. I mean, that's that you guys
Yeah.
anything. I mean, that's about all I had.
No, I mean, I'm pretty much just rooting for you guys right now because I've seen the talent on Christmas and you as well. Blind's definitely an ad that you want to have on this team. Yeah, just I guess let's start yelling at some of these guys more to get some games in every now and then, whether it be casual or something else or a scrim. Yeah, it's just like a little bit of like cleanup, and yeah, honestly, I'm just rooting for you guys at this point because like I see the quality on this squad. It's just waiting to show at this point.
Yeah, yep, exactly. I agree. It literally just comes down to practice time. I mean, last time I was talking with the commentators, I said we'd probably had about 4 to 5 hours of gameplay together, and if you add up about the 1 hour we played in the last match and 1 hour here, and maybe an extra 45 before this game, we're probably sitting at about 6.5 to 7.5 hours of practice. So,
Hey, practice makes perfect. Yeah, no,
Yep.
appreciate you joining the booth here tonight. I'm gonna leave the floor over to you for any final shout outs before we move on from here.
yeah, man. Shout out to the M's for doing good. I know it's a different sport, but been loving watching the good old M's doing well.
Hey,
Shout out to, I agree with Gojo, shout out to all those troops that still be working with these dumbasses not paying and whatnot. But we don't need to get into that, do we? And then shout out to all you commentators and everybody in the league, man. It's fun.
Hell yeah, man, and yeah, GG's, and appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah. See you guys.
see you knocked.
Alrighty, and I mean, I always say it, and you know, it's always tough coming on doing interviews when you lose. So everybody in SGL, when y'all do that, like, we really appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, so you know, it's hard losing. People don't like losing. You know what I mean? So we really appreciate Knock and everybody in SGL coming on, especially after they lose. So, but Debit, we got some results on the screen, man. What are we looking at?
Yeah, we're up to 2 games played so far throughout the week. And would you look at that on your screen there? All the matches are scheduled and done before on Friday? Like, what is this? This is insane to see.